What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rules of Villainy channel. I am Brad, aka the Mayor of Lorcana, and I'm bringing to you a set championship winner for the Reign of Jafar. We have Chernadogs. Chernadogs got it done on Sunday of a busy weekend at Impact Gaming Center. On Saturday, we had 38 people at the Jackson Warren Memorial Tournament that Ruby Sapphire deck won. If you want to see a video about that, check the channel. If you want to see the live stream of both the 1K and the set championship, also check the channel and the link below to check those out. Everything timestamped for your convenience. But this video specifically is going to be focusing on the set championship winning Chernadogs deck with the game tournament winning game after the deck list here. So stick around, check that out. It is one for the ages. Two great players here in St. Louis. Chernadogs versus Emerald Steel Discard, piloted by fellow content creator Rudrose. So it's not just a tough matchup. It is a tough matchup because of the pilot behind it as well. And he fights for his life in this matchup. It is truly one of the best Lorcana turnouts, of the game itself that I've seen in a while. The ending of game 3 is still something that I was like, what? I cannot believe that happened. So check that out. It is so much fun. So congratulations to both of them first for making it. Andy top cut on both days. So he is just having a heck of a weekend. Congratulations to him. This is the deck he did it with. He has 18 1-drops in this deck if you include the 2-cost tramp, and 17 2-drops. The purpose of this deck is to just flood the board and quest as quickly as possible. He does have some dynamic options of challenging into characters with, like, say, Nala. She's got a 4 body that Rapunzel can heal up and get some draw from. He can get some recursion from Lady on turn 5, or shifting if need be on 4, or maybe on the 3-cost Lady that he just played, and played an additional character for free because he has 30 plus characters eligible for her effect. It is an insane deck and tough to deal with if you do not have the answers. They are very vulnerable characters for the most part. A lot of 2 willpower, even some 1 willpower characters like this Olivia Flaversham. It's scary to put her out there because you might think that she's just going to be taken out immediately. But if they don't, she quests for 3, and it is a sixth, almost a seventh of what lore they need to win the game. And just so much lore at one time, let alone all the other characters out there. You can't let them stick around. The draw comes from Rapunzel. The draw comes from Clarabelle. The heart of the deck is the Chernabog. Those more characters you have in your discard, the cheaper he becomes. A 10-cost 9/9 that quests for 3 and then recycles all of your discard back into your deck. All of the characters, I should say, because he is running 4 invited to the balls, which is also additional draw. 2-cost uninkable. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they're characters, you can put them in your hand. If they're not, they go to the bottom of the deck. He's probably going to trigger that every time he plays that invited to the ball because he's only got the 4 actions that could naysay it. So yeah, very, very impressive deck here. Cricky comes out on 5 and allows you to trade up if need be. If there's something problematic on the other side, he gives everything on your board plus 3 strength. And yeah, the tramp comes out as quickly as the Chernabog, almost, as depending on how many characters you have on board. But you have to draw and discard with that to just kind of a little bit of hand filtering. But he is a 2/6 and quest for 2, and just, yeah, very, 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 very fun deck. And we'll see the Prince Philip does some work. He is the hero of the deck. Panic trades up with some strength given to another character. Overall, just want to say congratulations. Check out this deck on Dreamborn if you want to try it out yourself. I highly recommend it. I do have a lot of fun playing my version of Chernadogs. I am surprised to see there is no Shift Tramp in here, who came out in Return, oh wow, I sound like Vince. The Reign of Jafar. Shift Tramp comes out. I think he's a 2/8, and he quests for 2, but also whenever another character of yours is banished on that turn, or on the opponent's turn, you get to draw a card. So Andy didn't need him here. He also apparently didn't need JOCK. So there's no Scotty watch today, but who am I to judge when Andy is the set championship winner from this weekend? So congratulations to Andy, congratulations to Travis, and all of the top 8 who made it there at Impact Gaming. I am going to leave you now so you can watch this great game of Disney Lorcana.
All right, we are back. Well, I'm back. Andy is taking a bit of a break. So let's get into some Formula One news. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Can you hear? Hopefully, you can hear. No sound? Let me know if you still can't hear. All right, great. Okay, you can hear. Great, fantastic. You had me a little nervous here. I'm going to. All right, so they are in their altar phase here. This is a untimed. And so I'm just going to take those off. And this is the finals. The finals. Yeah, go for it. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's bear with me here. I'll start commentating the match in a second. Let's just get this here. All right. Okay, so we have Grapes Andy and Rudrose, we saw last match. And we see, always great when your opponent doesn't know what you're playing. And so we saw that Andy inked a lady and played the Nala. Rudrose inks a sudden chill. Plays a Curse Merfolk. And this is for all the marbles. We've got Andy on Chernadogs and Rudrose on Emerald Steel Discarda. Quite a spicy version here. We see Andy play Piglet and quests with Nala. Rudrose quests with two with the Curse Merfolk. And is going to boom the Piglet. Taking the Piglet off the board.
All right. So, what'd I miss?
Not too much. Just
A little baboom action.
Yeah, a little baboom. Baboom. We got folks here. Let us know who you think's going to take this, Andy or Rudrose.
Definitely. We got the grape emoji in there for Andy.
Grapes Andy.
Grapes Andy, yeah.
Nice. I like
so we're gonna see the Kit Cloud Kicker come down, bounce the Cursed Merfolk
back to hand.
Quest again with the Nala.
goes to 2. We're 2 tied, and it is back to Rudrose.
All right. A lot of cards in hand for Rudrose here. A lot of options. Going to see the Diablo come down. He's going to try and develop the Diablo. Just going to try and ignore this aggro for as long as he can and try and...
And was Grape Sandy the higher seed going into this?
I believe he was.
So he went on the play.
Yep, we saw the Nala come down, followed by the Merfolk. So the Nala was first. We'll see the Tramp, a lady, to play an Ursula, to check the hand, to see we've got a Storm that we do hit. We hit the Storm.
Nice. We see the Amber Emerald deck come and be like, hey, your discard deck, guess what? I'm going to take a card from you instead.
Exactly.
Uno reverse.
So we see quest for 2 here, get up to 4. 1 card left in hand for Andy. Do we see it discarded with this Hypnotize by Rudrose?
Yeah, maybe thinking about it.
No, I think we need to develop the Calhoun. This is a very, very difficult card for these aggro decks to deal with.
And we see the Cursed Merfolk come down.
Questioning whether we want to ink here or not. I think you probably want to ink this Hypnotize. I don't think we need it going forward. Yep. And we can play out the Cove. No one will be in it, though.
And we're going to quest with that Diablo. And so anytime Andy gets to draw, Rudrose will as well. So just continually being able to refill his hand there. Really nice. The unfortunate thing is that Andy doesn't have anything on his board to deal with that Diablo right now at the moment. And it doesn't look like he has anything in hand either.
And he can't really turn anything sideways because of that Calhoun. Kind of a problem.
So we see the Piglet come back down. Well, a different Piglet, but nonetheless, coming back.
So we're going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lore here. Going up to 9, put the pressure on. Calhoun will get to probably take out that Ursula for free. Maybe the lady. Maybe you let 1 damage go on the Calhoun so that you can clear out that lady. Maybe throw it in the Cove as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably what Rudrose is thinking now. Is like, do I move things to the Cove here? Because they both get an additional strength and an additional willpower.
So we'll move them both here. I think we are looking at maybe taking out 2 characters with these two folks. Gotta be careful we don't lose.
We can take out the Nala for free.
We could. So we will. We will take out that Nala for free, gain 2 lore in the process from the Calhoun. And I think we're also going to take out the lady. Okay, so 2 damage is on this Diablo now. If the Cove falls, the Diablo goes with it. We see the quest come down from the Cursed Merfolk. Questioning an ink here. We will send the Sudden Chill away.
I think Rudrose knows that the discard option for him is not what he needs.
So he will draw along with Andy. 2 cards in hand for both players.
Not for long.
We will see. What will we see come down here?
So we got a Cricky.
Oh, but one of them is uninkable.
Well, and so he can't play.
Although I do believe it is a pain, which gives additional strength. So we are looking at the possibility here of being able to take out the Hidden Cove and remove the Diablo from the board, or potentially give strength to the Cloud Kicker. Could take out. Oh, it can't take out. Oh, it has resist 1, so it can take out that Calhoun. If we gave it that +2, question is, what are we gonna do here?
I definitely think you probably take out the Calhoun, right? That would be, unless you're going to take out the Cove. But I really think Andy wants to quest with the Piglet.
Although if we quest with the Piglet, we lose it to the Pete for sure. But
But that's fine. You get the value out of it.
So we play the Pain, buff the Kit, take out the Calhoun. Oh, it's Panic. Sorry, it's Panic. It's the one that buffs, right?
Yep.
Yep.
When you play this character, chosen character gets +2.
I think we're going to buff the Kit Cloud Kicker, and I think we're going to take out the Calhoun here. And we will see it take out the Calhoun. Yep. All right.
Yep.
So he does 3. There's 3 from the Cove. That's fine. We will quest for 3 with the Piglet. And will we not quest with the Ursula? I think we quest with the Ursula too. Go to 13. Yep. That's what you got to do. So more discard in Rudrose's hand. Not what he needs. But he will play it to get rid of that last card.
Which I didn't see what it was.
Yeah, this is what happens. We zoomed in too far. I'm sorry.
Oh, so it was the
Cricky. Yep.
So we see a storm take out the Panic.
There we go. Get a little better view here. We'll see everyone move to the Cove. We'll quest for 2 to go to 9. Only the Ursula remains on the board. What do we see here? Ooh, the Clarabelle, which allows him to draw a card because he has less cards in his hand than his opponent. So, questioning what we do here. Do we put one on the Cove? So we put one on the Cove. We can... No, we pass. We force him to have it. Next turn with the Cricky, we can take out the Cove. If we don't see it discarded here, but we see the Maui come down instead.
We're going to quest for 4 here.
Going up to 13.
So 13 between both of them. 13 all here.
Right. The zoom in was better, so we want to zoom back in a little bit more. All right, so we will miss the discard pile a little bit, it looks like, as we can't get over to that. But zoomed in, if you guys like it zoomed in a little better, we'll give you a little more to see here. Maybe in future events as we learn the system from Impact here. They've got an amazing system. We will get better. Maybe we can zoom into individual cards. So we do get to keep the card, we draw a card, we ink it, we play the Cricky. Now we have a whole bunch of options here. I think the answer is you take out the Cove.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely...
Cove's gone. Diablo's gone.
Diablo's gone.
But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lore on board for Rudrose here.
So that'll take him to 19.
And only 5 for Andy. Additional lore is needed here from either player to win on this final turn for them. But we will see strength come down to take out the Cricky. Ooh, that's huge.
Yeah, that is a big move.
Huge. We're going to quest
definitely
for 5.
puts Rudrose in control here. And quite frankly, I don't think Andy has an out here, unfortunately.
Not too sure what it would be if he had it. It's not the Nala, that's for sure.
Yep. And so Andy scoops.
We're going to head to game 2.
Give the blue box to Rudrose, and we are going into game 2 here.
So I think Andy is probably looking for a little more aggressive start here. The Nala is not terrible of a card, right? But Daisy is certainly much more aggressive. And Rudrose, I think, is probably looking to continue. I don't know if he kept that Calhoun in his opening hand, if he had the option or not, or if he lucked into it. But Calhoun is definitely very, very strong into these aggro decks, as well as that Cove. Cove can be incredibly powerful. Um,
Yeah, I think the real problem Andy's going to have in this matchup is that his deck actually, I don't think, goes fast enough.
Andes, you said?
Yeah,
I don't know. His deck goes very, very, very
it
fast.
does go very fast, but I
It's
just don't think it's
Chernadogs.
actually fast enough against this deck.
I mean, it really just depends on if Rudrose can find those one or two tools that he has, like the Calhoun. Because if you think about it, all of the characters he's playing on turn 1, 2, and 3, apart from the Calhoun, are relatively not helpful. And Andy on the play here, if he goes Daisy into Piglet into Lady with another Piglet or something, that can be incredibly brutal. In the altering phase here, though, decides what he wants to keep, choosing between a few cards. I think looks like he is going to keep an Ursula there. That's an excellent choice of a card to keep. Try and remove the cards from Rudrose's hand, prevent the damage being dealt. So he keeps. Oh, he decides to keep one additional card. Okay, so we go for 2.
Interesting.
Rudrose opting to go for 4 cards here.
And you really can see here, so the player who has the draw here, I mean the play will ultimately decide how many cards they're going to put back first before the person who draws. And so you see that play out here. Rudrose waiting till Andy determines.
Not to give out any information to his opponent.
Yep.
Um,
To help kind of pay the way that slight advantage, although some I think might argue that it's a huge advantage to go first.
Indeed.
What is it? What are the? I don't know if they've updated the stats lately, but at one lately, but at one point it was what, like 50-something%.
It's really hard to tell because not very many, like it's not tracked really anywhere.
Right.
Back when we had a certain unnamed
Right.
online client, it was definitely very heavily favored from their stats. I think they had something like 6 million games played or something like that. Quite a few. So we'll have to see. Turn 1 from Rudrose was just the Cove, but turn 1 we saw Lady, and now we see a Piglet come down on turn 2. Chernadogs is in hand for Andy. Can be very, very nice. We'll see the Flynn Rider come down and pass. So no answer to this Piglet on this turn, or arguably even really next turn. I mean, you could put it in the Cove and swing in, but man, that's not what you want to be doing with your Flynn Riders, right?
That is right.
So we will see an Ursula get inked. We'll pay 3 for the Lady.
Gets a
We'll play
card
an
for
Ursula for free. Let's check the hand. Strength of a Raging Fire
Yeah,
will be caught.
gone.
Ooh,
Gone.
the Jafar, though, is very, very nice. Definitely helps to take out.
So we see
Quest
Andy
for
quest
4.
for both Lady and Piglet, bringing him to 5.
Wish Lady was a little easier to trigger. You need 3 strength on that Lady for it to be questable, if you will. And just like the idea of giving it extra strength is kind of silly. I mean, support is, I think, where they're maybe trying to go, given that it's Amber part. But why would I want to invest in giving strength to a character that I'm solely going to be questing with, right?
Right.
Because I'm incentivized to do that. I get additional lore when I do that.
So we see, yeah, this is, I think, the question is so Rudrose deciding to move that Flynn Rider over
And he will
Give it
pass
to
the
take
turn.
out that piglet.
Very interesting choice here. Very interesting choice. We know he has the Jafar in hand still that will buff up his character to help out. We're going to play Invited to the Ball, which I believe will allow him to reveal top 2 cards of his library and put them into his hand if they are character cards, which, other than Invited to the Ball, I believe is it. Packed House. What?
Can we refresh?
Oh, can we are we what are we missing?
Card for Andy.
Oh, the card frame needs to be refreshed. Okay, let's refresh this card and refresh this card. If the creators of Inkwell Overlay are out there watching, we apologize for taxing your servers. I don't know if it's OBS or them, but
It also
sometimes
just
it needs to
might-
be refreshed.
Just might like time out after a while.
Yeah. But so we see a daisy played after the Invited to the Ball. I think we're considering inking here. I wonder if you just don't. Wonder if you say no. You don't ink.
Well, so we can't quest with that, right? Because we just played that, didn't we?
Just the daisy. The daisy was the only one we played. So we are going to put. We're going to finish off the Flynn Rider and discard the Chernadogs. We're going to quest for 3, going to 8 and passing the turn, leaving Rudrose with no one to buff up with that Jafar. Notoriously, that was in his hand. So we will see the Ursula come down. 1 to move it into the cove and pass the turn. We are just desperately trying to put characters on the board.
Oh,
But instead,
Andy gets a merfolk.
I don't think he does. He ink. Okay, so the question is whether he inks the piglet, but I'm almost certain that he plays the cloud kicker here on the Ursula, which all but guarantees all of his characters stay alive, right?
But
Ursula is so dangerous. Oh, you
he
can't.
can't because it's in the cove,
1,
so he
2,
can't
3,
bounce it.
4. And we don't have enough to get rid of the cove.
So by putting it in the cove, he was able to hold. So yeah, the cloud kicker cannot.
So then we just play the piglet and the merfolk, right?
Right,
And
that's-
we
yep.
move on. Do we put any damage on the cove to try and?
I don't think so. I think honestly at this point you've just got to go faster and you just got to turn everything
2, 3,
sideways.
4. So I mean, we have enough to take out the entire cove now if we wanted, because that has +2. Do we decide we want to take out the cove, or do we quest with everyone here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
So he's going to quest.
Go to 14. And pass the turn. Oh, the Maui gets picked up off the daisy trigger. We're going to draw for turn. Do we get a song? Is that a strength that he just picked up there?
It is.
So the strength is pretty good here. It takes out 2. That's more than he was able to take out without a song. So we will see the Maui inked. Rudrose respecting the fact that he is probably not going to get to play and trigger that Maui. Are we going to play the Anna and the 2 to get rid of the damaged Ursula, or to make him discard, or to give plus? So we get rid of the Ursula. It's the only damaged character we have to remove.
Strength.
Double strength to get rid of the piglet and the merfolk.
I think he's trying to think which one he wants to go. So Piglet definitely. I think you do the merfolk though here, right?
To avoid the discard, maybe. Especially if he needs to keep those cards in hand. Oh, no,
Okay,
he
so
chooses
he's
the
choosing
lady.
The lady.
All right. He's going to pass the turn. Maybe he's worried about a punish. a buff from something like that panic can take out the Ursula, um, and leave him without someone to be able to sing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 19 this turn. He will be one singular lore away from winning it. We will see him take it to 19. Pay the 3 for the warded Prince Philip.
What?
That's
All right.
That's gonna be.
I think that's.
I do think.
Wow.
Honestly, getting rid of the 3 characters that he has is already hard enough.
Yeah.
Let alone a 4th one.
So the hypnotize
comes down.
Kick
the
cloud
draw.
kicker.
Not sure what he is fishing for. Maybe a song with that Ursula, but it won't matter, right? It just won't matter. There's nothing that can be done here. And that's it. All right.
Yep. All right. So
see
we
the
go to game 3 here.
And we get a game 3.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Finals. The finals here at Impact Gaming Center's Reign of Jafar set championship.
Absolutely. And I will just say, as always, if you're on the Twitch stream, which if you're not, there's the Twitch stream for the Impact Gaming Center. There are 20 of you on there. Thank you so much. We are Rules of Villainy, and we have a YouTube channel, and you can.
You did say you as you always say, and then I was expecting you to say remember the rules of villainy. Just like that's all I could think of.
Yeah,
there.
just as what I always say.
48 people.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of folks. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Andy. Of those 48, how many have liked it?
I'm guessing a lot of them here because Megan is our #1 fan right now with 100 experience points. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, but you got them. You got 100 EXP, and then Chance, our #2, and the Illusion, #3. They've been, I guess, hanging out the longest, chatting the most. Again, I have no idea what you actually get for this.
But I'm going to tell you the answer: 11. 11 folks have liked.
That's it. Only 11.
I know.
Crazy.
It is crazy. I'm just going to start taking it personally that you don't like us.
They probably are doing it personally to you. Like that's probably part of it. But we've also got another 20 people hanging out, watching us on the Impact Twitch stream. So if you are over there, be sure to give them a follow. Subscribe if you can.
I think you know what I'm going to threaten actually now is that if folks don't like, instead of casting, I'm just going to start talking about Formula One.
I think I'll probably just mute your mic. That would solve that problem. I think we'd be okay.
I'll unmute it though. We'll be fighting over here on the soundboard.
We'll get like a in and out of Vince trying to shout about F1. Well, you and Vince can go start an F1 podcast if you'd like. Zaitor.
Wow, you
Z-Man,
just totally
Z-Man,
butchering that. So
the big Z over on
Rudrose
Twitch
is gonna be on the play here in game 3 of the finals. And they are playing for the play mat, to be the champion.
Absolutely.
Impact Gaming Center's Reign of Jafar set champs. Also, I'd be curious to know for the folks that are in our chat right now, like, how have you all been doing? Have you been playing?
So we saw an ink and pass from Rudrose on turn 1 here. Will we see a Nala come down in the inkwell? Looks like we will. And we'll see the Curse Merfolk get developed, and we pass the turn. The real question is here, does he have the Calhoun? And how many is he running? Because he really, really wants one. He doesn't have one, but he gets the hand knowledge on his opponent. Kit, Daisy, Nala, Tramp, double Ursula.
What's not good? What's not good? The mayor. What's not good?
OMG, I liked the video, Vince. Not good, Vince. I think he just means you in general. And it's all caps too. So Brad is like
shouting.
He is shouting at the top of his lungs how bad he thinks you are, how not good he thinks you are.
Wow. Thanks, Andy.
Never
told you how much I like doing this with you.
Never seen Lorcana before, but I make content at Impact all the time. This is super interesting. Well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Even though I know it can be difficult to understand what's
Alright.
going on sometimes with a fresh new game, but thank you so much for hanging out. And
So we see the Nala and the Daisy come down, and he quests with the cursed merfolk. And so we're going to see
we see the
Rudrose
Maui
take that out.
discarded. What are we discarding here? Another Ursula. Yep, we'll discard the Ursula for it. We'll pass the turn. I did not see a song in hand for this Ursula to double sing other than Sudden Chill. Which, hey, I mean, that might work. That might do it, but...
So the question here is Andy has another Daisy.
So we Lady Daisy here. Kick Cloud Kicker on the Ursula to stop the double sing. I love to see it. That's
a
heads
so
up play.
great.
So we'll go to 5. We'll see the Daisy Duck trigger. It is a Jafar. Ooh, that is definitely helpful for Rudrose here, giving the additional strength. It is a mini crab, a little mini crab. Jafar, Aspiring Ruler.
All right, so he inks a Sudden Chill.
With a Gizmo Duck. This character can challenge readied damaged characters, and it has the resist +1. So essentially a 4/4. Fairly difficult to remove. The inkability of it is very nice. The problem here becomes getting damage on a character. So we're going to put 1 on the Nala. You're going to pass the turn. Now this means that Nala can't stay readied, or else it will be able to be challenged by this Gizmo Duck. Though I kind of feel like Andy was not really going to leave that standing up.
That's definitely going to.
However, we will see. Oh, we see the Ursula come in. Again, we will hit the Sudden Chill.
What a great time to get that out there.
Especially with 1 card left in hand, that Sudden Chill could have been kind of devastating.
Could have been brutal.
Jafar, wonder if he's reading that Maui here, seeing what his fate will be if this gets played and then banished.
You know, I normally would say like this looks bleak for Rudrose, but we have seen him come back.
We have
from the depths.
It's only 5, only at 5 lore here for Andy. Notably, we could go to 9.
Yeah, but we haven't quested with anything at this point yet.
The problem is though that this Daisy is kind of in a tough spot, right? The Nala definitely gets quested here. I also think we kind of quest the...
There we go.
Another Daisy. So we just quest them out. We say, we hope we have more than you. We go to 9. Daisy Trigger is a Curse Merfolk. Doesn't really help Rudrose here, but it may help him get back into the game a bit.
The Cove might be a little too late at this point. But
no, I think he says we're going to try and develop the Cove. Oh, now we know it's the Cove.
Yep. So then does he then move? Well, it actually doesn't matter because if he runs the...
So we're going to see the Jafar buff the Ursula, who is then going to take out the Nala. That's a good play. We'll see the Daisy Duck taken out. No damage on either of those characters. No one needs to go in the Cove yet.
And just like that, the game can kind of balance itself out here.
We're going to see Olivia Flaversham played. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lore to go to 15. He would be able to take out pretty much everyone. I think we're wondering if maybe we do any challenging, but I think we don't. We quest it out. 6 lore here to bring it up to 15, threatening 3 more the next turn. Boom to the bottom. That would have been huge for Rudrose.
Wow. He would have loved to have that.
So... what is it? It's a Muses and something else in hand here. If it's a song, that could be helpful, but if it's not, it really isn't helpful. So we know the Gizmo Duck can challenge and remove the Daisy. Now we can see the Jafar can clearly take out the Ursula. can move the Ursula to the Cove, and we can take out the Lady. And we're left with just a Kick Cloud Kicker and the Olivia to take him to 19, which notably is not Lorthal. So
It's not.
ooh, we will see this go in to there. Okay, very interesting. Interesting choice here. So we see this. What is this going to take out here? We're going to take out
The lady. Yep.
Okay, 1 damage on the Gizmo Duck as well. We can move this here and take out the Kick Cloud Kicker. And now, again, still 4 lore to take him to 19. And we'll see the Merfolk Quest for 2.
Rudrose gets on board.
Does he play any cards? Can he play any cards? He will choose to ink the Maui
He's
and
going to play the Muses.
which could be very, very helpful next turn. Here we go. Let's see what it is.
I'm wondering if it's something that he doesn't have enough ink to play.
Well, very possible. There are some bigger characters here. Lady Tramp, some of those shift lines, perhaps.
These finals are untimed. No time. They can take their time to think through the play lines, but not too long. 'Cause I gotta go to bed. I gotta go sleep.
That is true, but there is also oh, it's a Rapunzel.
Okay.
We see. Okay, we quest. And did you see what he drew off of that? Yeah. That is probably gonna do it. That's just gonna be it, right? What is he looking for? What is he praying? Rudrose looks to the heavens, asking the Lorcana gods to give him what he wants.
Yeah,
but I don't know what he's looking for.
What he got.
What is he looking for here?
I just think this is.
He needed removal for the Rapunzel. What any song would work, correct? Any way to damage an opponent, even a baboon, would certainly work. Very interesting choice here. What are we doing? Everyone to the Cove. So whatever he has now can only cost 3 ink.
Or be sung.
Correct. So we will take out the Ursula with the Muses. Takes 1 damage. Now,
Wow.
clearly we don't have a hard time figuring out taking out this Olivia. Obviously, that's going to happen. We're sending the Ursula into the Olivia. That the Ursula is going to go away. Okay. He's going to quest for 4.
Go to 6. What are we seeing here?
The baboon. It is the baboon,
Baboom.
which allows him to then challenge the ready damage character.
Wow.
Finish it off.
Clears
no damage.
the board.
Everyone is at the Cove.
Everyone is at the Cove.
Anyone who caught it when Andy drew off that Rapunzel, I think this will just end the game. A Tinkerbell would really be his only out. Can he play the Chernadogs and the Prince Philip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can.
He can. The Chernabog's followers on the board.
Not the followers.
I'm not the whole
Chernabog.
Chernabog. The whole Chernabog, not his followers.
The whole bog.
The whole bog. Wow. That's BOGO.
Yeah, well, you had it
No,
sorted.
I don't. I don't have it on there. That's you. I'm on here.
Someone had it sorted.
That's you. I blame you.
It was whoever was casting here last.
You.
Maybe. So
Wow.
Is there an out here? A Bruno? We see the
Oh,
Bruno,
the Bruno.
but it's not enough.
It's not going
not
to
gonna
be
be enough.
enough, but he did get the Bruno.
It won't matter though, right? Because
But he still gets an option to choose. It's got to be which one. Which one's he going to get?
it doesn't matter though, right?
It doesn't matter.
It was
It was a piglet.
And there's just no way to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go to 12.
What? Oh,
but
he
he
can't
can't
do it.
challenge
He
it.
can't
No.
do it. And Andy is the Impact Gaming Center Reign of Jafar set champion here. The Andy Grapes Andy with the Chernadogs deck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
2 days in a
Oh
row.
my God, is right, Vince. That was incredible to watch. Thank you so much to Impact Gaming Center for allowing us to live stream both events over the weekend. We had a blast, and we look forward to working with you again in the future for some great Disney Lorcana content. Also, thank you to Andy and Travis for providing such great Disney Lorcana gameplay there. That was incredible to watch. I can't stress that enough. I am so proud of this weekend and the games of Disney Lorcana that we got to see. Viewers, if you like this content, thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications for any kind of content we do here at Rules of Villainy. Of course, we are first and foremost a podcast, a video podcast, but we have additional content with Deck Test Tuesdays, the local meta reports, and hopefully some more fun things to come in the future, like these videos. And we love doing it, and we love seeing that you love it too. So thank you for coming along on our journey. That's going to be it for this. If you'd like to follow along with anything else, all of our socials will be in the description below, as well as an affiliate link for TCG Player if you need any singles. That helps us out tremendously. And welcome to our Discord. You'd be welcome to our Discord. We have a great community there that's just continually growing, and would love to just chat with you about Disney Lorcana at any time that you please. So again, thank you all. That's going to be it for me. And until next time, happy questing.